Good morning. It's been a while since we've been on the road, it feels. We've had a few days off. We had that big barbecue. We cleaned up the yard. We had some good home time here. There was like over 30 people here, I think. It felt more like 50, but man, was it a fun time. Now it's time to get back to work. We need to go to Alberta. We have to deliver the rest of that load. We got a delivery, like I said, Pen and Pass Vlogs, Lethbridge, Alberta, tomorrow. Olds, Alberta, hopefully tomorrow afternoon, if not the next morning. And then we go to Kamloops, British Columbia. So we're going to see some mountains this week. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. I love going to visit them, especially in this season when there's no snow. That's awesome. Okay, let's get going. As you can see, got the weasel with me. Diesel, say hi to the vlog. Say hi to the vlog, man. He's out. Why are you sleeping already? You okay? He's still tired from yesterday, I think. He had a really busy day with everybody here. On our way. The truck is all ready to go already. Well, I just got to get all my stuff into it. The trailer is all tied down already, as long as nobody messed with it while I was at home. I parked it in the back of the lot and left all my straps on it, so it should still be exactly how I left it. Feeling a little tired. I think I'm a little exhausted from yesterday. Had a lot of fun, though. Made a whole box of burgers, but we didn't make it. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Why am I getting this light red? I just had the other one red. Come on, Steinbach. Don't you hate that when that happens? You get every light red. There's only so many lights in this small little city. Get everyone red. See that one over there? You probably can't see it way in the distance. It's green right now. By the time this thing turns green for me, that's going to turn red. Guarantee it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Well, we got a whole box of burgers. We got our burgers from Earl's Meat Market here in Steinbach. Hashtag not an ad or anything. But it's all local meat. So, makes it so you feel good knowing you're supporting the local farmers around here, supporting the local economy. And also it tastes great, you know. We were going to buy our patties at Walmart, but man, Walmart's got nothing on Earl's. I know there's another meat place in town here called Unger Meats. I'd like to try them soon too. They also have local meat and local cows that they put up into burgers for you. They got all kinds of meats there. Got a little bit of a headache this morning too. Like I said, it's probably just a bit of exhaustion from yesterday being outside all day. What's going on here? Why is this guy stopping? Why is he stopped? What in the world? He didn't even have a signal on until I almost got right beside him. What are you doing, buddy? Just stops in the middle of the road. What was I talking? I forgot what I was talking about again. I've got to wake myself up here. Brit sent me off with a nice cup of coffee. Now, that's a cup of coffee. Wake myself up here before we get to the truck. I should be long awake already. I wanted to be gone already, like usual. But what can you do? Oh, church is getting out. Look at this, rush hour. Sunday morning rush hour. Steinbach. Should probably swing in there one of these weeks. Got a lot of family members and aunts and uncles that go there. This is one of the biggest churches in southeast Manitoba. Southland. Very contemporary, you know, not like the traditional style. All right, Diesel, well, we got the stuff all in the truck. It's not organized, but that's okay. You have a bed to sleep on, and we're gonna continue on down the road, or start our trip anyways. We need to get there already, so I'm just gonna set up this whole bed tonight when I go to bed, hopefully in Alberta. We'll see how far we get today. Getting a little bit later of a start, like I said, than I wanted to, but isn't that the story of my life? I'm always a little bit behind where I'd like to be, but I'll still be on time. Don't you worry. The rest of the stuff here. Got my drone with me. So that should be fun. Send that up later, maybe. and I got the weasel. The most important part. Are you ready to go to Alberta? You wanna go see the mountains? Look at the little tail wag. You wanna go on a trip? Trip to Alberta? Over to Alberta? Why are you filming my tail? Wag it. Wag your tail. I'm shy, man. I'm shy. Let's go, buddy. The GPS says we have about 1,200 kilometers to go. We'll see how accurate that is. Let's just take a look at this GPS here real quick. See if it's taking me down dark paths or not. No, that's about as short as it can get. Straight there, down the Trans-Canada. Okay. So 1,238 kilometers straight west of here is where we're going. That's, what? Not quite 1,000 miles, 800 miles, something like that. Let's see how far we can get. We've got 13 hours available to us to drive today. Well, I tried to clean the windshield. You'll have to believe me. That's the windshield clean. You just wait. You just wait until the sun goes down. It's going to go down right in front of us. Well, actually, it's going to go down in the north over there. Time is about 5:15 right now, p.m. We're just coming up to Brandon, Manitoba. And as soon as that sun goes down, the bugs are going to come out of all this grass in the ditches here, right? And it will be a slaughter fest. Don't worry, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll tell you all about it. It's the most interesting thing to talk about when you're going across the prairies in the summertime. All the bugs. There's nothing else to talk about. Look, the fields are turning green. We can talk about that for a while. Or all the trees over there. Look at all the green stuff. Oh, yeah. That's exciting. I'm not even lying. For this region, the prairies of Canada, greenness and plants, when they turn green again, that is exciting. That means winter isn't here anymore. But that does mean that next winter is on its way. You can't stop it. I tried. You just gotta live with it. We should be in Brandon and I thought Brandon was just up here. Looks like, oh, I see it on the horizon over there. Okay, so we're probably about 10-15 minutes away from Brandon, Manitoba. The glorious utopia of Brandon, Manitoba. It's funny, because that's the farthest thing from the truth. I know a couple people who live in Brandon. It's a city. I mean, I don't know if you'd call it a great city or an amazing place to live, but it's a city. It's there. I've never lived there. I can't really talk. I'm sure there'll be people from there in my comment section defending their beautiful city. So for today, we still have 10 hours at least of just steady highway driving. I have 10 hours and 21 minutes available to me on the E-log. So we'll see how far we get. I want to get at least up to Alberta, right? I'd like to get to Red Cliff, Alberta. That's just a little ways in on the other side of Medicine Hat, if you're familiar with the area. That's sort of above eastern Montana, I believe, or central Montana. So we started off, if you're American and you don't know Canadian geography, why not? But I'll talk to you in American geography. So we started at Winnipeg, which is the Red River, which would be the border of North Dakota and Minnesota. I'm trying to get to Lethbridge, Alberta tonight, which is my destination. That is above western Montana. Getting pretty close to that little northern part of Idaho. Idaho! Right, Idaho. That's why it wasn't smelling so good in here. I couldn't smell this air freshener. Gotta push it out. There we go. There we go. Super intense. But the last one, it left a mark on my truck there, so I don't know what to do. I don't know if I like that. I don't think I like that at all. Maybe I gotta find a different place to put it. I don't know. What do you think, Diesel? What do you think? I think that guy is staring at me, and I don't like it. Let him stare, Diesel. He's just admiring your handsomeness. He's jealous. He wishes he was that good looking. Yeah, that's probably it, yeah. Probably it. He's walking around over there now, man. I know, he's contemplating why is he not so good looking? Look at that diesel weasel over there. I don't want to be that good looking. So he's thinking about it. Oh, there's two of them now. Diesel, now there's two of them wishing they were as good looking as you. Look at them. Look at them, man. What are they doing? I don't like his hat. It's fine, Diesel. Some people are different, and different people wear different kinds of hats. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go in and get a coffee. We're here in Moosomin, Saskatchewan. Right at the Timmy's. You know, it's the first day back after a weekend at home. It's actually kind of a long weekend for me too, so like usual, finding it a little bit hard to get my wheels turning. Once I get on the road, it's almost nice to be out a little longer because you get the wheels turning and you can like make more money because you sort of get into the groove of things. But every time I go home, I sort of slow myself down. Then when I get back in the truck, I gotta get the wheels turning again. But not a big deal, I guess. Oh, this guy's taking off on. Check out this guy's oversized load. One sec. Diesel, you gonna watch with me? Oh, he's just pulling forward. He's got a nice little kind of thing. I thought he was gonna pull forward. He's got this awesome oversized load beside me. It's a pretty awesome truck too. I love those W9s. One day I'd like to have a W9 again. What do you think, Diesel? Nice Kenworth? Maybe we can pull a load like that one day. Then we'll be the man. Yeah, he's the man. Look at him. Thing's huge. I don't even know what that is. Some kind of conveyor belt? Fascinating. Can hardly see it through all the bugs, eh? Well, you can tell my camera didn't even want to focus on the road. Just wants to focus on the bugs. The sun is starting to go down there off to our right in the northwest sky. And that means the bugs are starting to wake up. It's about to get messy out here. In mountain time where we're at here. It's 10:30 back home in central time. The sky is still really bright. I'm surprised that the bugs haven't come out yet. I'm just waiting for it to start raining bugs. It's not really the what would you call it? The worst of the season yet. That's to come in the next month. But it's here already. Been doing this long haul driving thing now for 7 years. I've been driving trucks since 2006. So I've been driving truck for 12 years already. Man, it makes me feel old. I got started really young though, much younger than most people. In Canada or in Manitoba where I'm at, I can get my commercial license at 18. And that's exactly what I did. I was 18 years old, moved out on my own, got my own place. Got my truck license. Got my truck license first, then moved out on my own. And then I worked locally for 5 years. Until I got hired for over the road. Got all my experience locally. Now here we are, living the dream. This is what I've always wanted to do. Since I was a little kid. It's what my dad's always done. I guess sort of carrying on his legacy a bit. But it's not the only reason I do it. I don't drive truck just because my dad drove a truck. Still does. It's something I personally really enjoy. As much as I hate being away from home, there's nothing I love more than being out here on the road in the truck. Nice load tied down behind me. I was a van driver for most of my over-the-road years, 6 years. This is my first year being a flatbedder. And I like it. You know, I always had a lot of respect for flatbedders when I was a van driver because I knew They all tarp their own loads. They all tie it down. It's a lot more responsibility. Not only do you have to worry about your trailer falling off, you gotta worry about products falling off of your trailer into traffic and killing people. So it's a whole new level of responsibility. But really, when you have a complex load or an oversized load and you've tied it down, you've secured it, and with oversized loads you got the beacons on, wide load or oversized load signs on the bumpers. It's a good feeling rolling down the road with a load like that. Even just this, I don't have an oversized right now, I just got a bunch of farm equipment behind me, but I tied that down, that's my load back there. I don't know, I like the feeling. And it also gets me out of the truck, it keeps me a little bit more active while I tie down these loads. I'm a little more connected to my freight, if that makes sense. I'm a little more connected to what's on my trailer. Whereas before, you would just throw whatever could fit in the van. In the box trailer, you just throw it in there, I close the doors, I didn't care what was in there. Whatever, as long as I can close the doors and whatnot, yeah, just throw it in there as long as it's legal. Now, I'm a lot more connected to what's on the flatbed behind me. Because I'm responsible for that freight in a different way. Gotta make sure that it's not damaged. Gotta make sure that, you know, if it needs tarps, that I tarp it correctly. That I tie it down so it doesn't fall off and kill someone. And if I do something wrong, the consequences are a lot worse. I enjoy it. Enjoy it a lot. There's nothing I'd really rather do. Well, it's time to shut it down for the night. I made it to Swift Current, Saskatchewan, which is just under 900 kilometers, just under 9 hours of driving. We got about 4 more hours to go tomorrow to the customer. I'm just stopping here for my 8-hour mandatory break. Then I'm gonna head further west to Lethbridge and eventually into British Columbia. What was I about to call it? British Columbia? I'm getting tired. Diesel, I see you're getting tired as well. We're here at the Husky. Still got a bug-filled windshield. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. You know, I honestly thought it would be a lot worse, but I guess the worst is yet to come. This guy parked beside me here, took up 3 spots. Don't do that. Don't be like that guy. Take up 1 spot. Just friendly little heads up for all you new drivers. When you park, it's important how you park. Don't be lazy. Other people need to park too. Just remember that, and no one will hate you. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the almighty bell so you get notifications when my videos do go live. I'll talk to you tomorrow.